darkness, let us never e'er forget the charlatans and traitors who will be with vengeance met. Yeah, we've taken blows and beatings, but they've never beat us yet. Our future's in our hands. Yeah, our past was all just pictures, 'cause they stole our present tense. A people with no will or way, while our leaders sat on the fence. Yet they'd call our sons their own when all their dirty wars commenced. But we ain't fighting for the merchants no more. Instead we'll be singing sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Our future's in our hands. Yeah, they aim for those who lead us, muzzle mouths that speak what's true. They drove poor Venner to his grave, they shot Finnegum too. You're waiting now for answers, but the question is, will you take your future in your hands? Born into seas of strip malls, bare ground and rundown towns, the perversity of diversity made a hell of our hometown. Now the gander wants the goose to just give away what good he found. But where does that leave you and me? Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Our future's in our hands. Though we may despair when strife gets thick, we'll never hang our heads. And when we march within our hearts, remember all they said. Our resistance, our existence, who can say we ever fled? Our future's in our hands. Take comfort in your comrades, those loyal, those you trust. Mindless squabbling and infighting won't win the day for us. Come Christian, pagan, or without faith, yeah brother, you're still one of us. Let's drive them all back to hell where they belong. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Our future's in our hands. Well, we'll stand in open order when the minute it will strike, and march in song, our people strong, born knowing wrong from right. Yeah, the rats have got their numbers, but by blood and by birthright, our future's in our hands. Now to our youth wrought with despair, know that beasts do not repent. You'll be screaming in the space if you don't stand up and defend. All that's your worth, your blood and earth, and your people heaven sent. Do your bit and let the change in the winds push forth your will. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever. Our future's in our hands. Sovereignty and blood forever. Sovereignty and blood forever.